Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Don Gamer. Wait, what the hell? Oh my... Are you fucking kidding me? I deleted my hub again. Sorry. Hey guys, this is Don Gamer 211 Twitch. Welcome back to my channel. I'm streaming more Final Fantasy 14. And welcome today. Just leveling my Reaper. So without further delay, let's get straight into the game. Actually, there's gonna be a delay. I gotta fix something. Hold on, this is my start screen. I deleted something by mistake here. I gotta fix something right now. See if I can remember how to do it. Game screen. Add existing game overlays, talking, Discord and game overlay. Starting soon, be right back, Discord and nope, that's the wrong one. I have to address it later. It's gonna take too long to fix it. Wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it later, unfortunately. It looks like. This is... I don't know, comment. Well, I could address it now. Let's see if we can fix it now. I gotta go into stream elements to do it, though, unfortunately. Let me go to my stream notes. Give me a minute, guys. Please don't leave. Please be patient with me. Copy URL. Go. Okay, got it. Sorry, I got a URL. 20. I and 80. This keeps happening over and over again. I do make the same mistake. Okay, you gotta. Let me just get this up here. Game capture window return. Games capture. Hey, looks like we got this centered back in here. Hey. Is my sound coming through okay? Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Our fates
Victory
are
will
not
be
yet
ours.
sealed.
I stand ever ready.
Let's give it our all.
I can't believe I was muted all this time. Okay, so as you see at the beginning, I had a little trouble with my OBS. I actually deleted my talk screen, so I had to re-add it. It took a few minutes. So basically, this is DonGamer211 on Twitch. Welcome back to my channel. Just like I said at the beginning, everyone, check out my panels down below for my other socials. Check me out on Twitter. Thank you very much. Where I post most of my updates have been delayed, which lately my streams have been delayed a lot. which is very frustrating for me, but it's just one thing after another keeps coming up, and I keep having to delay. It is annoying. Honestly, I'm surprised if I lost a lot of lost some viewers that were coming here for a while because I kept having to reschedule over and over again, and a lot of times cancel. It was frustrating. I just do this XP grinding today for my Reaper. Oh, this is gonna take a shit long time. Look at this. Woo! Here we go. I can get through this in time? I don't know. Here's my damage a little bit. Woo! That was fun. It'll take a while to get through this, but I can manage. Ooh, got him. Attack single targets like only the AWF Lex crowd.
Prepare yourself.
Woo! Got him. Slow and steady, but we're getting there. First boss, finally. She's messed up.
Let's give them a show.
Did they just use the limit break? They did. There we go. Testing. See, my mic was there for work for a second.
The amounts are in trouble. Let's split up.
You underestimate me. You underestimate me.
Gauges. Almost full. Let's check something here. Green Reaping. Green Reaping's an AoE move, okay?
Oh, no, you don't.
Next boss. Uh-oh. Got him. Boss down. Next boss coming up. Gotta get rid of some mobs. Messed that up. This is fun. On Dragon Bag. I was gonna fly freely through an area like this big. An actual area, but this is only a dungeon. Almost to the boss fight.
You underestimate me.
Alright, here comes Lunar Bahamut. Final boss.
Prepare yourself.
Whoops. Just stood there. Isn't that what other players have been worse?
Leave the healing to me.
Keep your guard up.
Leave the healing to me.
Mess that up again.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater.
Wasted that limit break. Get right this time. Got him. Okay. Lots of experience with that. That was a fair amount. Do some side quests. Are you an adventurer by chance? If you're looking for work, I could use some help sorting out what's left of the hatchery. You'll come then. Good. It's just a little ways north of here. That's all the way up north. Not a little ways. Uses the Shuki Lunar Kumi. Look at this place. It's a shame what they did to it. Those villains from the tower. I wish you could see the hatchery before it all this happened. But only very recently it's been busy as you please, selling meat, eggs, and poison extracts to eager merchants across the variant and beyond. But lamenting on facts won't undo what's done. Will it? Let's get to work. Your task will be to sprinkle the nest with the pungent solution, which should keep the wildlife from making their lairs in the ruins. Most creatures won't come within 10 yalms of it, but the Hamza don't seem to mind the smell. And although we should probably clear away these old nests while we're at it, I want the birds to have a familiar sight to come back to one day. Anyway, you get on with the sprinkling and I'll start shifting the rubble. Mm-hmm. Why'd it have to take so long to sprinkle this kind of thing? Shouldn't take that long. There shouldn't be a charge bar for it. Just be instant. Oh, an egg, nice. A large egg in one of the nests, even covered with the stink of the solution, may prove too tempting for a nearby predator. Might be safest to hand the egg over to. Yeah, Arkason. Well done, all we have there. You found a Hamza egg. One of these must have found her way back here. Let's lay it. Whether the mother can return to hatch it, however, is another story. I realize we've only just begun cleaning up here, but I think it's best I get this egg back to save the great work. Should have bought some milk at the store while I was at it, but I don't have much money left. Let's save money. Another trip to the store. I think the smart thing would do is cancel my Final Fantasy subscription until I get more money. Which shouldn't be until I get paid in August, so a little money comes in every month and helps me out. But I don't know, I should be talking about that. It's kind of like a private matter, and some people might be kind of angry that I even receive that. Probably I shouldn't be sharing it, honestly. I'm sorry I have to run back, skip over this dialogue. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get a drink. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. I had to use the bathroom too. I'll get it later. I forgot my water bottle downstairs. It's hot. Yeah, you know what? I'll get my water bottle downstairs. Let me just leave with some XP38 music while I go get my water bottle downstairs for a minute. I'm gonna take a little break from Q as well. So when I get back, I'll just kind of engage with you, talk for a minute or so. Let me just get this music started. Be right back. Okay, I got my water right here. This is not a good day to leave this in the other room. So glad I never thought about. I never moved out to Arizona. A friend out there, like a while back when the area of town was pretty good, you could get a good place for a good deal. He invited me to maybe move, find a place down there because I was looking for a place currently. Well, I ended up not because I didn't want to be separate from my family members and I had no one else other than him down there, and I wanted to be close to my family, so I didn't. But then a few years later, I guess the market changed down there and it became like more expensive to live down there. So if I had gone there just for the money, I eventually I wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. And well, he's the way he's trying to. It seems like it got really pricey. Like I'm not sure why, but anyways, he tells me the heat down there is like crazy. So like, if I think it's bad up here and up north on the East Coast, it's worse in Arizona. I mean, I already knew this, but he said he's glad he moved up north. He moved up north later, and he's glad he did because he loves the cold over the heat. I guess it's a dry heat. We get like a humid heat here, but it's like a dry heat where they were. Oh. What is? Oh. Got some good news here. Hey. Let me check my Discord, see if Brim is on. Hope so. I'll talk to him why for this game. No, he is not on right now. He may have been up late last night. I think he was, so he might up until the early morning and gone to sleep for the rest of the day. Brim's an alright dude. He's pretty cool. I like him. I really like him. He's a good friend. Really sensible. Kind of one of those guys that looks at the kind of like a lot of times looks at most situations at both ends. Not fence sitting, but just like you can kind of see both sides on some situations that are topics, and I kind of understand his standpoint, so it makes sense. At least he's willing to have a discussion about certain topics. It's not like he openly rejects it or has a necessarily extreme bias on the matter. Kind of willing to talk about it. Like he's an atheist, but like, you know, I can at least I feel he doesn't make me feel uncomfortable talking about my religion around him. So he's actually, I mean, he may not care for it himself, but like he's not like one of those guys that kind of gets apprehensive around you by your beliefs. So he's pretty respectful of that, and I respect him for that. That's a good character trait. I don't see a lot of people that do that. A lot of people there's a lot of people that atheists believe they're kind of jerks about it, and I don't really respect people that don't respect others. And he seems to have a lot of respect for most people. There's certain things he's not willing to put up with. I mean, just the same as all of us. But he seems like, to me, I perceive him as mostly very level-headed. He has a messed up sense of humor. I kind of, so do I a little bit. He goes on about the whole, he makes us all the joke about the microwave watermelon or cantaloupe. I'm not gonna talk about what that means. I just leave it up. Okay, I guess I give you a hint. It's similar to the pie scene in the American Pie movie. I think that was an American Pie movie, but basically the same concept. So I think at that point you understand what that joke, when he says that joke, you understand what that means. He's like, he's asking me questions like, you warming up a watermelon or a watermelon in the microwave, and we'll put a hole in it. Pretty damn funny, actually. I will admit. Can't help but laugh at it. It's just the way he tells it too. It's not just that he's telling it. It's just like, it just kind of brings it up. All right. Time to turn back on the game screen. Back to my Reaper. Sweet here. Let's see which one it is. And bowling. Okay. So let's get back to it. I apologize if you hear like a rushing sound in against the mic. It is hot. I have my fan on. In order for it to not come out the mic, I would have to turn it down to low, like extra low. But if I do that, then I can't really feel myself being cooled off. I just get warmer and warmer and warmer. I have some water here to help keep me hydrated, but I need some air here, like this fan here, blowing on me. We have an AC in the hall, just not far from my room, but it cools off the room a little bit. But then most of the cool air doesn't even get here. It only kind of cools the vicinity around the hallway. And actually, most of the rooms don't even get cooled by it's just the hallway getting cooled. It's the way it's set up. It's a big AC, a powerful AC, but the way I guess the things in its way, like it blows against the wall, doesn't kind of blow. I'm not my sister and my room are not in the ideal position to be cooled off and distance to be cooled off by that AC properly. We had a blanket on the door, the stairs between my room and my sister's. We had a blanket there, and that really didn't help much most of the time. It did a little bit of difference, but only on already cool days. Like most days when it was really hot, it didn't really make a difference. Because since it's the upstairs, the heat rises from the downstairs. So it's like it's hotter up here than it is downstairs, although it's pretty hot downstairs. So, and right now, I guess there's a heat wave going on today. So we're doing even more heat. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be, but I got a warning on my device, Echo Dot here, and it told me that it's gonna be hot, and it is hot. I mean, it's not like Arizona hot, but it's like it's East Coast hot. Like I'm up in I live on the East Coast. It's your favorite host from the East Coast. Hope that doesn't make you leave. Hope you enjoy that little introduction there. If it's cringe, let me know and I'll stop. Just trying to make rhymes, man. Just trying to make rhymes. So here's my Reaper. For those that are watching just now, looks like we have 3 people viewing at this time. So, for this next quest. I nose for trouble. A timed Akasodora is in need of protection. You look pretty strong. Do you think you could help me? I need someone to guard me while I gather Agni grass from my medicines. Its scent is difficult to follow even for Akasodora. I can't concentrate and watch my back at the same time. Please, I'm afraid some beast will strike me while I'm gonna let my guard down. I'm in your debt. I'll sniff out some Agni grass, so follow me. Well, at least this destination's not that far. Yeah, I gotta work on getting the right boost for this area. I forgot how to get them. I'll look up later. I'll find them eventually. Oh, wait, that's not it. Wrong guy. Here he is. Timid Akasodora. Akasodora. Sniffle. There's a faint, but I can smell the grass this way. Let's go. And fly at good speed. It's like I fly in here. That makes a difference. If I get the boost, I'll probably fly back. You know, I'll probably do the beach tribe quest. It's been added recently, like last patch, and I should have just do that for stream. It's been an hour. An hour since I started. This is Agni grass. I'll grab a few bundles. You keep watching. I'll have you get eaten the close-up goal. And it is hot. So I gotta say, this stream is probably the highlight of my day, which I know is usually the highlight of my days. There's usually nothing else going on interesting in my day. I am not working at this current time, so it's not like anything happens at work because I'm not there to experience it. I will job at a warehouse for a little while, but that didn't last very long. It was seasonal anyway. It was gonna end, but I couldn't keep up with the work, and that's why I left. So I left before my seasonal time was up. But like, I was already working on. I was working on overdrive. There's no way I was gonna be able to keep up with the pace they wanted me to go at. I'm not trying to sound lazy. I was incapable of keeping up with the speed that they required. But yeah, that's how that worked out. Not very well, unfortunately. The actual task wasn't too hard. It's the speed they wanted me to work at, and my stamina and me going overdrive was actually as fast as I was already leaving me very sore for the next couple of days after I complete the work. So I wasn't able to do it. Now, granted, it's probably because I'm not used to just doing that. I had been unemployed for a while, maybe. I'm not gonna say exactly. I don't feel comfortable mentioning, but I was unemployed for a while, so my body probably wasn't as used to that kind of working at a fast pace like that. But like, I wasn't even like, but I was working as fast as I could humanly possibly move that my body would ever take me. It wasn't going to go any fast. I know my limitations, right? So that didn't work out. Before that, I worked at a cleaning crew. Actually, my first PS4 and my 2 computer monitors I bought while I was working that job at a cleaning crew. I would get paid $11 an hour. I'd work part-time, so 4 to 5 hours a night, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday night off, and my paycheck would look about maybe almost $400 every 2 weeks. Like, some of that money, I secured a retirement fund through that, and I still have it, and it's still building interest. Right? It still builds interest, even though I haven't employed that specific job to get the income into it since I left it. But it's still building interest, right? With whatever it's invested in. That was good. Good. The work wasn't too hard. I cleaned bathroom. I cleaned garbage cans. What made it difficult is they kept adding more and more stuff of it. So after a while, at the same time, while the messes in the bathrooms were different each night, so basically sometimes they're mild, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're really bad, especially my last week, to where there's no way I was going to be able to keep, I could do the work, but there's no way I'll be able to clear the work each bathroom within 2 minutes. They didn't want you to go over I think it's 2 or 3 minutes, but a lot of these messes required more attention because you had to replace everything. You replaced the soap in the dispenser, the paper towels, and you had to put it in there a certain way, and sometimes they were hard to open. You had to scrub down everything, and rightly so, you should be sanitation, but the amount of time they required was, after 2 years I couldn't put up with it, and they kept adding more and more stuff to my criteria of things to do, and I just couldn't keep up anymore. Not to mention there was the intimidation tactics that my supervisor at the time would be using. It's like you could like they would use tactics on me. I didn't notice it all the time, but the other workers noticed it, and I kind of, thinking back, I actually did notice it. And maybe that's why I was always afraid of my supervisor at that job, because he was using those tactics now. But consciously, I didn't pick up on it, but emotionally, I probably did feel it, right? I'm not always as sharp to pick up when I'm obviously being mistreated. And sometimes I give too much of the benefit of the doubt, so I don't know how to really defend myself sometimes. I just go like, well, maybe they're not doing that. Maybe it's just all me. So sometimes that happens. But it didn't work out, and yeah, but it paid good. It was good for a part-time job, right, at the time, and this was like, I was gonna say, it was like back in 2000 and, it's about 6 years ago, a little over 6 years ago, I had that specific job. It was, cleaning crew. It was back in, I got it after my dad passed away. Actually, he's the one that helped get me into the job, get me signed up for it first, and then I was accepted in it after he passed away. I think my aunt was helping me too. Yeah, so it paid well. I liked the pay, and I think maybe my check might have not been $400, because even though it would have been, maybe because some of the money was being deducted and put into my retirement. So I still have that money. It's packed. It's away. It's still building. I'm probably not. I gotta call the agency that handles it and ask them when can I legally get into that. I'm not in a rush to get into it. I just want to see what age am I allowed to get into it without getting like a charge on it. Because apparently, if you get into some certain ones, you get into too early, they end up heavily taxing it or like deducting some of that money. It's like almost like a fine or something. It's either a tax or a fine for getting in it too early. But yeah, I want to save up as much as I can. But anyways, I'm thinking about getting a job at Target, because with Target they can work around my schedule. I'm not talking mainly just this schedule here where I stream, because don't want to give up my stream. I want to do it. I love my streaming. But I also have a church schedule where I go various parts throughout the week going to church. So I'm hoping to get a morning. It seems like Target's willing to work with you around other schedules you may have. That's what I said Indeed, right? Like there's a lot of viewers said they're willing to work around it. Say if you have classes, they're willing to work around that schedule. So I'm hoping if I can get like a morning shift, like for me, maybe like whatever opening time for like 4 to 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and get Saturday. I'm hoping to get Saturday and Sunday off. Maybe it's asking for too much, but I need those off days, right? Especially with Sunday, because I gotta go to church in the morning. And I prioritize my church. It's important. I love my relationship with God, right? So I go. And many would probably tell me like, "Oh, well, Phil, you just gotta deal with reality. You can't. That's not that important. Like, you have to work. Yeah, I have to work. But if I can manage to get a schedule to where I get Saturday, Sundays off, and I can work mornings until afternoons, that works out perfectly for me, because I have time to do this after work, and I have time on my week to make time for my where I go when I go to church, because I'm in the ministry there. So what my job is I'm part of the AV team. I'm not ministering to people. I'm part of the AV team. What I do is I help organize, get the equipment working, the camera hooked up, the lyrics on the screen, the songs and the scriptures, get everything plugged in and set up right, and the equipment. That's what my job there is. That's what I do. I don't get paid for it, but I did volunteer for it. Honestly, I kind of regret volunteering for it. I'm not actually enjoying it too much. But right now, I think I'm kind of in a situation right now where I'm kind of locked in, and they don't have anyone else to help them. So it's just me and 2 other people. There used to be more, but a lot of people have different schedules right now with their work, or maybe they left the church and they're not there anymore. So we're lacking in manpower. So it's like I can't just easily leave. They'll try to they kept me on before when I wanted to leave. I'm gonna try to ask again to see if I can get off and get out of it. But it's likely they're gonna say they really need me, and they're not guilting me. It's just I don't want to leave them hanging. Okay, let's be honest. I don't want to leave them hanging, but at the same time, I'm as much as it's kind of a responsibility to be there since I agreed to it. But at the same time, I'm feeling a little bit fed up with it. There's certain things that happen while I'm there. I'm not gonna get too deep. I've talked to my family about it, not get too deep with this publicly, but like it just seems like how it's managed sometimes. It's just like I'm getting like two, 3 different sets of information about the same thing half the time, and that confuses me. And it seems sometimes it feels like poor planning for the one bringing me the information when I put the songs up. They're like, "Oh, put these songs," and then like at the beginning, I get the songs in there, and then the service begins, and they send me a text message. "Oh, put this song instead." Then I changed that one again. Another message. Get rid of those. Put the other song. So I got changed like 2 or 3 times one time. That was frustrating for me, and apparently that's a regular occurrence. It's been going on for a while. When my sister was just the one up there, so there's all like it can be frustrating. So and lately I've been feeling drained. I just want to get out of it, honestly. But until I can get out of it, I have a responsibility to be there. So, yeah. Now, even if I wasn't part of the ministry, I would, I'd be going to church anyway. On Wednesdays, we go in depth into the Bible more, and I like to learn more and more about it, to really understand it. Sundays is worship and Bible study. Wednesdays is Bible study, and then prayer meeting I can probably opt out of. That's on Monday. I'm not. No one really forces me to have to go there. But I usually attend prayer meeting anyway, just to kind of focus on my quiet prayer time at the church. I could do that at home, but with unity and other people praying together, there is a good thing. So if you're a Christian, so you want that, and you want that unity with other fellow Christians of like mind. So that's why I go. But I'm basically trying to secure a job that's morning until noon. Not a night shift. I don't want to do a night shift on again, honestly. There's also that. That's what my cleaning crew job was. I just hated working the nights after a while. So I want to get like morning to not. I'm gonna be tired in the morning, but I'm probably gonna wake up like early in the morning, give my body the time to wake up, go to work, clock in. Once my job is in, clock out, and go home, rest a little bit. And if I'm streaming, I might have to reset my stream schedule to something else, a different time. But I'll stream for maybe a couple hours. And then on certain days, I go to church and come back. So maybe if I have more going on in my day, work, streaming, and church, maybe after that, maybe I'll be able to sleep better at night too, because my body will be more worn down. It won't have just a bunch of excess energy in it. That might be what's keeping me awake, because I don't have enough on my schedule. I mean, it's been tired, so I was tired, but I couldn't fall asleep, but that was something else. I don't know why that was happening. I've been having difficulty time sleeping a lot, and it's not my stream schedule, right? I'm not like streaming like 18 hours, 15 hours, right? I'm just streaming like 2 to 3 hours, mostly 2 hours, 3 hours, and sometimes 5 hours. It depends on like what part of the game I'm in and how invested I am. But I've been trying to get some sleep, and I go through some weeks where I'm not sleeping very well at night, especially on Sunday nights. I guess I have to wake up early, and I'm also really, I don't sleep very comfortably sometimes. I just feel afraid at night when I'm sleeping, like I don't feel comfortable, and I guess it keeps me awake. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we made it back in one piece. I really can't thank you enough with your brawn and my nose. I got enough anti-grass to solve a whole army's digestive issues. Take that. Just skip over it. So yeah, my church is important, my stream schedule is important, but I also want to work because I need the extra money come in. I want to buy one of those for my PS5. I want to buy one of those internal hard drives, SSDs, M.2 drives technically, that are supposed to be for the PS5. I want to get like a 2 terabyte one if I can, and I want to install it inside my PS5. So I get more storage for more of my games, because I don't want to keep deleting stuff over and over again. So yeah, I'm gonna get that, and they're not cheap. Like I think I was at a 2 terabyte is like maybe over 500 or about 500. I've seen ones that I've seen 1 terabytes, which are probably would be helpful, but I'm rule of thumb, I want to get in for a 2 terabyte or more if I can afford it. I was looking at the Western Digital Black one. That was one of the earlier ones that they had available for it. I want to get one with the one with the heatsink already attached. I mean, I can buy the heatsink separate. I just have to look at some directions how to install it. Let's hope I don't mess up, because I gotta buy the thermal paste too. So I'm gonna install that into my PS5 when I get that, if I ever get that. But I need more money coming in. Also, next month I'm planning on going out. Actually, I probably should call them today before 8 o'clock when I'm done streaming. I'm gonna call Joe Gamer. That's when I went to see if the clone consoles. They have some clone consoles that they can play NES, SNES, and their HDMI. It was around as low as $50, so I can get like probably a decent one there. But I'm gonna ask them what the models are, so I can do a little research to see how good they are. Make sure they're not like a piece of crap, and that's why they're so cheap. But I want to get a good one. And they sell the classic NES and SNES games in Sega Genesis and PlayStation there, and it's high. I've seen the one of the, I guess this might have been a collector's edition one, or some kind of specialty one. They had one in a case of a Super Mario World or something, or whatever special one that was like $60. But I saw other Mario games, Super Mario games, or Super Mario Brothers. I think it was Super Mario World. I saw Super Mario Brothers. Another SNES game for as low as $6 or lower. Some were $40. That was the Mario Brothers 3, I believe. But I'm gonna get Mario Brothers 1, the first one, and I want that to be one of the first retro games I bring to my streaming platform, as far as like playing it off. I want to play off the cartridges on a clone console, so I want to be able to have the collection of the actual physical copies of the games, but I also want to be able. I want to play off the original hardware, the original cartridges. So I don't want to use an emulator for that. So I want to bring that to my platform. Also, a good thing about it is you can basically bring the clone console anywhere. I can't bring my computer everywhere. It's not a laptop, but I can bring my home console wherever I go. Say I go up north to my uncle's cabin, I can bring it up there. And I know I'm pretty sure my cousin Scott, he grew up with those games, so he'd probably like to play it again. So there'd be a benefit to actually bringing it, having a clone console and the original cartridges, given if they work. I don't think they sell. If they don't work, I probably just return. I'll ask him about that. But I know each cartridge and each thing has its own lifespan, really. So there's that. But I want to have a clone console. That's what I'm looking for. And I found some good deals there. I think that's better than the other I saw on Amazon. I could order one on there for $50, but I don't know how good it is. I think there's some mixed reviews about it. Like there's issues with the button sticking and not working properly, but I'm gonna find out about these other ones. Hamza retrieval. Sarah appears utterly distraught. Oh, Ham, where could she be? Please, you must help me. She's gone. My darling Ham has wandered off. Ham is the name of my Hamza. You're not familiar with the word. It's a species of cluckin closely related to Urgen's dodo. Okay. Okay. A fiery seed treads through Thavir. Ishabar, Thavir. Leaving nothing but destruction's rain, reeking of the essence of a primal. Right atop a dark warrior wielding a massive scythe. A massive scythe. Wink, wink. Anyway, he descends upon his adversary, leaving nothing but destruction in his wake and terror in the hearts of his enemies. I gotta stop doing that. That's lame, sorry. Alright, there's Ham. Let's go after this target! Woo! Ooh, he's dead. Greetings, my feathered friend. Your owner, your master, awaits your return. Ham appears to be unhurt and wholly unfazed by her little adventure. Return to wayward Hamza to... Yep, got him. Back to the great work. Yeah, if I was bouncing around from topic to topic, I'm so sorry. I tend to do that. My mother says I talk too fast too. Well, for a while she says it was, and other people have told me like I tend to kind of talk fast, maybe too fast. I slow it down, but then I kind of just lose track of my thoughts and end up just not making much sense to anyone, even myself, when I talk slower. So I try to find that middle ground as much as possible. But it's hard for me to maintain that without getting lost in my ramblings and not realizing I'm talking too fast. Usually people that call me out for that, hey dude, slow it down a little bit. I'm trying to understand you. But yeah. Okay. Talk to this person out here, the honest alchemist. Missing alchemist. The honest alchemist needs help. You come by the perfect time, adventurer. Could you help me find someone? One of my colleagues went to receive a delivery. It hasn't come back. I'm worried something might have happened. Oh, thank you. He went to Yondamud. So let's start by looking around the ether right there. Go there. That's where I go. Through the ether, he travels. The Reaper goes to. Shut up. I don't know. I can't think of anything to say beyond that point. I shall reap your soul. Ah! I've been asking around about my colleague, and someone claims to have seen him setting out for a port, small boat. Maybe he loaded the shipments onto it and is headed back. In which case, we must dismiss him. I hope that's all just happened. Well, let's head back to great work. We'll keep an eye on the shoreline and wait just in case. Gabriel. So Gabriel, is that Alpha, the A, or it's, I don't know what that is. This is Gabriel mount. One of the, I think there's another version in the what that mission is. I never finished that quest line. I think I got this from. This song though, it's my jam. Oh no, his boat must have capsized. I loaded everything on the boat to bring me back, but something hit us and managed to swim safety, but the cargo, I'm so sorry. Forget the cargo, all that matters is that you're alright. We'll just have to do without the sunken goods. I retrieve them for you. It looks like the perfect opportunity to practice my underwater breathing technique. What? You can do that? Thank you. There were 5 articles in all. Some of them sink, but some float. I'm sorry to leave all of this to you, but I need to get in before condition worsens. We'll head back to great work. Meet us when you're done. Can I really swim here? I've never tried to swim here. I never thought I could go out. Why didn't I think that I could go out here before? Why did I never try that? What is wrong with me? It never occurred to me to swim here. Waterlogged sack. Yeah, I should have swam here a long time ago. I wonder where else I could swim. Anywhere else. Waterlogged box. One more item. Here we go. Another waterlogged box. So weird they can fly a bird underwater. Makes no sense. It's because it's a magical bird. What's out here? There we go. Here we go. You came back. If you're worried about my colleague, he's fine, just resting. After clearing out the water in his lungs, I gave him some chai, and he went back to sleep. You managed to retrieve all the lost cargo? Incredible. These are valuable weapons imported from Barbrand. They just need a few alchemist finishing touches before they compete. From here, they'll head off to the heads of Radhan, where warriors to help protect the order. Thank you for everything, adventurer. Let's queue up for something, a duty. Queue up for a party, an actual party. This rate, I'm only going up to one level. It's taking a long time. Muscular alchemist, okay. Very muscular. Paint, perfume, and pecs. Muscular alchemist needs to help finding ingredients to paint. And you there, adventurer. I find myself in need of assistance. You will help me, right? Won't you? Will you help me? You there, adventurer. If I find myself in need of assistance, help me. You see, I received an order custom paints, but the necessary ingredients are rather rare. The umra in particular is difficult to come by, as it must be taken from a Vajralangala. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna try. And not just any old fruit will do. It's a fruit? Just say it's a fruit. Say a particular fruit will do. Only one held by the strongest, more viral male specimens will. I didn't realize fruit had a gender. This is news to me. Do fruit have a gender? I don't know. I didn't know this. You know what? I mean, maybe this is just a Final Fantasy thing, but I'm gonna look it up if fruit do have a gender. See if that's actually a thing. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, they don't. It said, okay. Okay, apparently, here's what it says in Google. While there are such things as male and female plants, and even male and female parts of the same flower, there is no such thing as a gender or sex in fruit. That would imply that fruits sexually reproduce with each other. They don't. Okay, apparently, okay, so it's not a gender, but there are such thing as male and female fruit. Okay. Well, the more you know. I don't quite understand it. I probably should look into that a little bit more, just for some more information. I feel like I want to look back at it a little more and see the particulars exactly, because. But apparently there are such things as male and female fruit. I didn't know that. Oh look, something pops right in the nick of time. Now I can avoid this headache. um. Oh, this one. Been a while.
Damn it! Hang on to something.
The Hero's Gauntlet. Woo! That's fun. I'm enjoying playing as Reaper. Got that patient with me. Was fun. Used the wrong skill, but I still did like some major damage. Woo! That's awesome. him. What the hell? Oh, there it is. That's the one that kind of broke it. The wall just exploded. I forgot how this works. Spectral Thief. Over here, get over here. Go this way, go this way. Shoot, messed it up. Got him. Bay portal. Got it. Woo! Good. Love Endwalker. I love this Reaper class. It's fun. Nice change from Dragoon. My Dragoon's the most mastered, but there's a lot more things I could do with this one. Got him. Jeez. Here comes the Necromancer. Quick that. here. Defense. Shoot. Oh, just me left. Grab this ring here. Case no bid for the best. No! Why? Why did you do that? Why did... Because those guys brought it really close to him, that's why. Double the amount of damage, because it blew us both up. Yeah, I gotta... Hell no. Do these guys know what they're doing? Got him. There's what's her face. She didn't get a lot of screen time. Shadowbringers. She got some, but like I feel like as a character, she didn't get as much attention focused on her in any kind of way. She's in a few locations in the game, then you can kind of see her for a while, then she pops up again. All right. That's cleared. Onward we move. Go. Woo! Got him. Almost to the last boss. Race to the final boss. Spectral Berserker, yep. Shoot. Whoa! Fence up. Oh my shoot. Get out of there! Oh, that's why. Okay. I see why he was standing there, because the other team teammate died. I thought they were alive. I didn't realize their health bar was faded. I couldn't tell that they had respawned outside. Here we go. Second time's a charm. Are you? Be right back. I'm getting food. I mean, I've done that in the stream, but I don't do that in the middle of a mission. At least it's not. It could be worse. It could be like, be right back. Gotta take a cigarette break. I think I've been in raids before on DC Universe where guys basically been like that. I gotta take a cigarette smoking break, like in the middle of a raid. Like that is like annoying. Like finish the raid or don't, or do the break before you start the raid. Don't do like in the middle of it. I'm assuming this guy's just got to get food at the door that he ordered back and just came. Oh, cheese snacks. Okay, that was no big deal. He didn't like do it in the middle of a fight. Like it was like, what is he, the healer? No, he's the dancer. I believe, yeah, dancer. Really annoyed if he did that in the middle of a fight. Like, oops, gotta get food. See if we can go on 3 hours or 3 hours today. I want to keep playing Riz Reaper. I haven't even made it to level 81 yet. This way. Don't stack. Don't stack. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. He's gone. Repair my gear. I need a food buff. Might help. Hey. Already have experience boost, I think. The guild. Wait, is there a food buff right here? Fly, my falcon, fly. So I have to put it on him. This is a... Wow. Oh, it worked. Got him out. This is a fruit? Looks like a fucking armadillo. Or was it an animal? I don't know. They said first they said it was a fruit, then it's an animal. Okay, maybe I'm just confused. Maybe there's an animal involved and we had to use the fruit to lure it out. I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention. I'll pay more attention next time. I'm confused. This makes no fucking sense. Or maybe it has a fruit on its tail. Such vigilance I could hardly tear my eyes away from the blade of the beast. And now the fruit is yours, please. Okay, there's a fruit involved, and apparently I guess it grows on the tail of that beast. I guess that kind of makes sense, but it still confuses the hell out of me. Our club. Many thanks for your assistance, adventure. I never imagined I could produce fine, just find a component for my paint. Sane, do you know why the voter carry this fruit? Okay, they carry it. The they present them to their desired mates, hence the scented oils, pheromones. You see, Amara is also official fruit of Thavnir. You can eat it or use it in a painting material, as I shall, of course, but also said to ward off evil and secure strong family lineage. But there's more to this fruit than mere superstition. It has sufficient antibacterial properties to be used as a household remedy to keep any family well. Oh, but listen to me rambling on and allow me to thank you once more. I hope you pass across again. He is tall and I am short. Not Lalafell short, but Ode height is not very tall. But I kick ass. I don't have to be tall. Okay. Vespera is searching for something at the Great Work. Damn, who could have done this? It wasn't you, was it? No, it couldn't have been. Besides, an upstanding adventurer like yourself wouldn't be so cruel as to steal my wares. You wouldn't be willing to lend a hand and get in the back, would you? Oh, thank you, thank you. He looked to be male, about this tall and dressed in all black alchemist garb. That's all I can tell you. I didn't get a good look at him before he ran off towards Alexia. I can't trust anyone here. Who knows how many accomplices he has lurking abroad, but you're not from here, so you're in the clear. I know I can trust you. Track you down, leave me low life. You know, you think it'd be the opposite. They can't trust anyone. Can't trust anyone that might be new, because it could have been someone from the outside, not from the inside, that kind of came in here and stole her garbs, her materials. Boris. Oh, this fool left herself wide open. Get robbed. She didn't even notice me following her from the port. Now all I have to do is sell off this fancy metal, and I'll never have to work another day in my life. Oh, for a few weeks, say, at least. What are you? I got this familiar. What are you looking at? Huh, scum? You think you're some kind of defender of justice? Got him. Got the stolen box back. Great work. Fetch quests. Some are not bad. One was funny with the fruit. That one got me confused as hell. Apparently, lookup wasn't really relevant. I guess it was like a animal, male, or something female that carried the fruit. But I learned something new. Some fruit are male, female, but that doesn't mean that gender. I don't even understand. My sheet metal you got back. Nothing's stopping me from fixing up that busted old furnace now. So what can you tell me about the culprit? One of the Elysian folk. Rare to see them around these parts. He must have traveled from somewhere else. All sorts of people come to Razathan. Not all of them respectable. The freedom of the city calls people from all lands and walks of life. He must have been aboard the same vessel as me, seeing as he knew I was transporting valuables and tailed me from the port. I need to be more careful of my surroundings from now on. If only anyone were trusted you. In any case, I'm almost glad this was a clear-cut robbery. If it had been one of my comrades that stole from me, I won't dwell on here. Here, take this. As things for hunting down the thief and returning my goods. What was he? Ooh, a food buff. Let's see what this one does. Parry vitality, but boosts experience. HP by 3%. For a tank, I think. Hello there, adventurer. Can you help me? I need someone to go around and see if anyone wants for supplies. I would do it myself, but we alchemists are all so busy that no one wants to bother each other with selfish requests. But if an outsider like you asked, they might open up a bit. Yeah, that's usually the opposite. People don't open up to strangers like that. But this is Final Fantasy, a fantasy game, so whatever. Please, I need to start reckoning, but restocking. But at this rate, I'll never know what needs the replenishing. I would rather appreciate your help. Thank you. I should mention that it might be difficult to get some of the workers' attention. Everyone is exhausted. Make sure to greet them to get them at their heads. This one. Rushing up the hill. Kursuma seems hesitant to address you. Excuse me, explorer, mercenary, adventurous person. Normally I wouldn't even bother you, but this hardly seems the time to overburden the vigilant soldiers of Radiant host. I just need some simple ingredients to further my current research. The complicated part is harvesting said ingredients without being murdered by the local wildlife. Would you be so kind as to venture into the hills and fetch me some bark shavings from the trees which grow there? Here, I'll lend you a special bark retriever knife. Where is that? That's way out there. slash. At least how I would do it, as I recall. Oh, what's the matter with me? Nearly fell asleep. Sorry about that. You need to speak with me? Let me think. There are no alchemist components I need at the moment, but I could stand for some non-perishable on hand. I ended up skipping meals because I'm too busy with work, so something nutritionally dense that I can eat one-handed while I work could be a lifesaver. If there's a food stuff like that, I'd take it stuff if I can. Galamok. Oh, terribly sorry. It wasn't my intention to ignore you. Can I help you? Well, since you asked, I am ever wanting for more tea and milk. A nice cup of chai is just what my body and mind need to unwind after a few stupid. It isn't something I can really ask for seeking, as it is strictly necessary medical ingredients. I know that seeing to you on your own well-being is essential to producing quality work, but I just can't bring myself to be so selfish. Got it. Apologies, I'm mom's away if there's something I can do for you. Now that you mention it, I'm running low on serpent root. All that sort of medical usage, so I feel I've never got enough. I still have some stock left, but you never know what might come up. It certainly couldn't hurt to have some extra. Got it. You're back. Everything I asked for. I had a hunch you'd be able to get more out of them than me. None of these requests are particularly unexpected, but the only non-perishable food I think we can get is pickles. And that doesn't sound quite like what he wanted. I do want to make sure everyone is eating properly. I know they all really rely on their medicine to get them by when they're too busy to eat. I wonder. I asked a friend of mine from Charlian if there's something to be done. Anyway, that's a problem for me to think about, not you. Thank you for your help. Okay, let's get a mount that I really want. Let's do my DLC mount, my special mount I got with the expansion. My six-legged horse with wings that flies. Obviously, because what else would it do? Why wouldn't it? I remember back in Rome Reborn, before they had flight, there were some mounts that had wings, obvious wings, that couldn't fly, and flying wasn't an option. I'm like, what the hell? I'm so glad they added flight to all areas now. So basically, now like out of this flight, they added it in Heaven's War, and then as time went on, more expansions, they added flight to more mounts. In new areas you have flight, and then the last was the Rome Reborn areas that they got flight for. So it's all good. It's all good, my fellow Final Fantasy 14 playing brothers and sisters. It is all good. I hope they improve on this game in the future. I have a friend who believes this game is probably good for like probably like a few more years. He thinks, well, he's of the mindset that it's probably gonna have maybe one or two more expansions, and that's it. Honestly, I'm looking for more and more stuff to come in the future than that, and more content regularly released. Because WoW gets stuff out all the time. It seems like, although I haven't played much of it, so I can't say for certain how much substance is there, or is it just a few difficulty tier levels and just some stuff, but like nothing really that big. I don't know. I need to talk to someone that plays WoW that kind of, maybe this game to be able to tell me exactly which has what does those expansions really offer anything that's good? Because I see the community seems to complain about it a lot, like with the direction Blizzard Activision was going in, what they were doing for the game. It wasn't even really that great, but yeah, I'm hoping more content to come out, because was it Yoshi people even said that he was trying to make a game that competes with WoW, but it's just as good as WoW. I guess he really liked WoW, so. And for a big MMO like this, there's definitely room for more and more expansion in the future, not just like one or two. And also like more content coming out. I mean, eventually the story's gonna have a conclusion somehow. But yeah, there's so much to be desired with this game. There's so much can come to it. Like with a conversation with Emmett Selk before he disappeared, he talks about all the different places have you seen yet before he disappeared back in the expansion and back to earlier in the end of Endwalker based story. Like the bounty believe the sea or something like that. Like, I definitely want to see those areas. I think some people are saying that's kind of like a setup for to see these new areas. I don't know. Yes, the smell is absolutely wonderful. I already imagined the fragrance would crafted the mountains. Okay. Let's see. What should I go into? Let's try to go into a guild heist. Well, let's see if we can actually get into a guild heist. How long is it going to take? Let's see what the wait time is. 5 minutes. In the meantime, I've cleared out all these in this area. Pakistan. Let's go to Pakistan. Oh, look! My friend! Are you kidding me? What the fuck? It's not letting me send that! Stop! Oh wait, I already did. Can't tell back. I don't know how to do that. How do you send me a message, but I can't send... There we go. I don't know why that happened. I sent it twice. Weird. This game's gonna be weird sometimes when you gotta send towel, it just doesn't work. And it changes the chat into something else. I had to do that multiple times. It's annoying. I sent to go like... It's supposed to do that, but like it's inconvenient sometimes. It messes up. Or maybe it's me messing up. I don't know. And this is... Yeah, I'm not gonna wait anymore in this because the stream's almost done. And maybe I should just do a side quest. One more side quest to kind of pass the time. Misaka's purpose to quest for time. Oh, you're the one who slew the terrible beast, aren't you? You big and brawny. Just the type of man I'm looking for. I have a job. I have a job that I believe that will suit you perfectly. There's a reward at the end of it. It motivates you to keep listening. I make a living as a weaver, and I've had an idea to craft armor for the radiant host and defend the walls. However, the scales require a sort of supply. Cool. Want to join me when Wayne gets back? Want to join me? On. There we go. Yeah, I put these quests on off for a long time. I'm glad I have something to do now. It's better than just queuing up for ages waiting, just sitting around. So there's an upside to waiting on the site. An upside to content when it comes to. I know he said 10 minutes. that's not too much for them. I hate to ditch them like that, but I need to rest in between stream and just joining because I want to kind of get some. I use the bathroom. I want to just talk to my mom a little bit. Lay down for it because it is hot in here and it is draining. Go to the next designated location. Get my chocobo out here, get my heals in because I am having trouble. Yeah, these guys are level 85. I didn't realize how high they were. Got him. Yeah. Ooh, level 81, nice. Finally. Level 81, nice. Took a whole 3 hours to do that. Get there. You know, I think this is my second DPS class I've ever taken serious in leveling, working on. I gotta say I'm enjoying it. Anyway, guys, this has been good. This has been Don Gamer 211 Twitch. Check out all my panels. Check me and follow me on Twitter as well. I was on here if you haven't already. Twitter is where I do my live updates and basic information about whether the stream is delayed, and lately it has been. So sometimes I don't give a specific time in the delay. A lot of times I don't give a delay when. How long it'll be delayed for? Because sometimes what's going on is maybe I have to go out somewhere, but the time, the ones that drive me don't give me a specific. My family doesn't give me a specific time necessarily when they can. Maybe they give me, they don't give me. They basically like they'll. I don't want them calling me, hey, come on, let's go out to the store now since you need to. We can only go now when it's the middle of a stream, and then I have to quit and stop. So a lot of times I gotta wait until they're dressed up and ready or whatever, they're ready to go, because they won't give me specifics, and it's kind of annoying, but unfortunately that's what I have to deal with. when sometimes when something comes up, I don't give a specific time, but I have to be ready to go any moment. So it could be an hour before I go, or longer right then that minute. It really depends on how long it takes me. Or sometimes if I do have a specific time, I'll give it listed, but it really depends on the situation or whether or not I give a specific time to when I don't go, how long it's gonna be delayed. But sometimes I'll give a specific time. So, but if there's any updates when it's gonna be delayed, it will be on my Twitter. So follow me on there as well. Check me out on Instagram for some funny pictures. I have everything linked down below. You want to check out my Spotify, just go to my Twitter. I have a link tree, and that will have my Spotify and songs I listen to on there. So thank you for watching. Have a very good night. Peace out and stay safe, everybody. Good luck. Oh, look, my mic is on. Good thing it wasn't muted the whole time. That'd be embarrassing and really frustrating to me. Because I've done stuff like that before. If you remember my Borderlands playthrough, I had it muted, and I had my Be Right Back screen up. So thank you, and have a very good night. Peace out.